Man, you guys have no idea how great this feels to finally be back in front of the camera recording, because it's been quite a while. Now for you guys it might have only been just a few days, but for me it's been weeks. It's been just about 2 months. Now the reason for the delay on my side is because, as I mentioned in that last video, the first video that I even put out, that last video, I mentioned how I bought my gear, in this case my suit, my gloves, and my shoes. I ordered that stuff while I was in the process of recording, or just before I started recording that video, and I was waiting for that stuff to come in to finally record what this video is, which, if you can already tell by the title, that's what the main topic of today's video will be about. Now the reason for the delay is because when I first ordered the stuff, it was supposed to come only like 3 weeks after I bought it, but there were certain things that kind of kept that from happening, from everything being shipped the same day. So the biggest issue was the shoes. The shoes were on back order, and for a long time I didn't know if they were gonna come in sooner rather than, maybe they could have shown up in the middle of summer. They could have shown up June, July, if it was that bad, if the back order was really that bad. But luckily for me, it just arrived yesterday. Now to put into perspective of when everything else came in, my suit came in like 6 weeks ago. So it came about 3 weeks after I ordered the stuff. So I've had my suit here now for like 5 or 6 weeks. And then just about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, my gloves finally came in. I don't know why that was delayed, but it was delayed. And just yesterday, I finally got the shoes that were on back order for weeks. They came in yesterday. Today is, as I'm recording this, May 4th. Oh, by the way, happy Star Wars Day. May the Force be with you. I got the shoes yesterday, and I was just super excited to finally get the stuff, because having to have waited as long as I did, any normal person probably would have gotten really pissed. And that was the case for me. I got pretty pissed. I kept calling Sparko almost every week for like the last 4 weeks just to get an update of my stuff, if my stuff had been shipped or not. And then there was a point actually where I almost gave up, where I was gonna call and tell them to just cancel the order, because I was gonna then order off Amazon, because at least Amazon had a rough day of delivery, which would have been sometime next week. So like the week of the 8th or whatever next week is, whatever the next full week is. Today is Tuesday the 4th, so next week, that week after, or the week after this week. The week after this week, it would have come in that week if I would have ordered off Amazon last week when I debated heavily to do. Now I'm so glad that I didn't, because when I tried calling Sparko last week on Tuesday twice, I called them twice and they didn't pick up, because that day that was the day I was gonna call, and if they hadn't been shipped, I was just gonna let them know to cancel the order, get the refund, and then just order my stuff on Amazon. Now, since they didn't pick up, I was gonna wait until the day after. So when I called, I spoke to the lady, I asked her for the update, and she said, "Oh, it looks like your stuff has been shipped." In my mind, I'm like, no way that it's finally being shipped, because it's been way too long. I honestly didn't expect for it to be shipped at all at this point, or at least not for like another couple months, like I said. But I was losing my shit. I was losing my mind, because I'm like, this is finally happening. Like, it's about time that it got shipped. So I'm over the moon about it, and thinking about all the stuff that I can finally start doing, it felt really good. It finally felt like I'm going somewhere, because this was like one of the biggest roadblocks I've ever had, I guess, in recent memory, for pursuing something or to go after something that means so much to me. So I'm glad that I finally got the stuff yesterday, and that I'm recording this, and then we can finally move on to the next few, or for me, I can move on to the next, or planning the next few videos for you guys, because I just want to get going already. Like, this is it. This is the time to finally go. So I don't know what it was that, like, I don't believe in fate, but if I had to say, someone or something was keeping me from canceling that order. But even when I did call and I received like the tracking number and everything, the email, It did say it was gonna come Saturday, May 1st, which it didn't. It was stuck in Las Cruces, New Mexico for like 4 days. So then what I wanted to do was, if by Monday morning it didn't move, like it didn't leave New Mexico, then I would have called one of the FedExes there in the city. I checked to see if the package had left, or it was on its way to Florida. When I woke up, or actually not even when I woke up Monday morning, when I checked on Sunday, I saw that it was in Ocala finally, and I'm like, okay, it's in Ocala, good. I don't, because for a second I was like, okay, I hope it didn't like get stolen or get lost or anything, but it did show up in Ocala. And then the next day, Monday the 3rd, it arrived, and it's right here on the floor in front of me. You can't see it, but I'll be showing it in just a little bit, because I'm gonna be not only unboxing it, but also putting the stuff on, because I want to make sure that it fits. So it's 3 packages laid out here on the floor and on my bed, and I can't wait to finally do it. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did open the box, the one for my suit at least. I did open that box, and I did open my gloves. So it's gonna be less of an unboxing for those, or kind of, because I kind of retaped the box. But for the gloves, it's in a soft packet, whatever those packages are called, where it's like a bag instead of like a box. It's in one of those. I did open it. I can't really reseal it unless I tape it, but then obviously it looks like I opened it. So that's already opened. That's the only thing that's really open, and it's gonna be less of a hassle to open and show you guys, oh look, gloves. So that's that. And the box of the shoes, I did not open it because I wanted to wait to actually open it up in front of the camera to get a more genuine reaction out of that. So my reaction for the suit and the gloves aren't going to be as genuine as for the shoes, because I've actually not seen the shoes versus I have actually seen the suit for the most part, and the gloves, to the point where for the gloves I actually tried one on, and they fit really nicely. So without further ado, without me getting all like turned on by the fact that I have the stuff, I'm gonna actually start getting into the unboxing and showing you guys what I've got. All right, so here we go. All right, so we got my first box. This is my suit. I have stuff redacted on there, but it's my suit. I'm so excited, man. I've got my scissors right here to cut the tape open. Now, like I said, I've already seen the suit. I've already seen the suit. For the most part, I've not actually taken it out of the box completely, but I did look at it and it looks pretty nice. It's pretty basic though. It's not anything crazy with colors or what have you. So it's just, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's black. It's black with blue accents. That's about it. It's like one of the more basic, one of the more basic suits that Sparco has, and it was, it's one of the cheaper ones, or not cheaper, inexpensive ones, at like 130. I think it's 130, somewhere around there, 130. It was the more expensive of these items. So $130 suit, just black with blue accents, dark blue accents, because they do have light blue stuff, or like teal or whatever they call it, but this is blue. All right, so opening up the box right now. See the bad boy. So I kind of hold it up here. You've got it wrapped in this plastic baggie right there. There you go, Sparco. Thank you, Sparco. Not sponsored by Sparco, but thank you, Sparco, for the suit. I mean, again, it's just in the plastic, but you can already imagine. For those of you that do karting, I'm sure, at whatever age you started, you were pretty excited, I'm sure, for when you first received, your racing suit, or when you received your shoes and your gloves, and that realization that you're doing something, or that you're going to be doing something that you're going to be doing for years, and maybe even turn that into a career. So So this is a pretty special moment for me, and I'm excited to see where things go from here. All right, this is it. Wow, that's feels really nice. It doesn't feel too thick though. It's like it kind of feels like denim, or like it feels like a pair of jeans. Like I have a pair of khaki jeans here from Levi's that this kind of feels very similar to. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push the camera back to get a wider shot of this, so that way I can show the whole thing in the shot, so you guys can see like it in all of its glory. So that way I'm not having to like hold it up and like, oh look here guys, like here's the top half and here's the bottom half, you know? So I'm gonna push the camera back so that, you know, so that it looks much better. Okay, now hoping that you guys can see this and hopefully still hear me because the camera's pretty far away. I'm gonna open up the suit and show you what it looks like from top to bottom. Woo. It looks a lot. It looks a lot bigger in person when you're holding it up like that. But these are to my bodily specifications. It is what I assume is supposed to be the size that I'm supposed to wear. So this is it. Looks really nice. Again, like I said, it was pretty basic. It's black with blue accents on the here on this, on the arms, the shoulders. Looks really nice. Here it is from the back. You have the Sparko logo here on the back. The other Sparko logo here on the back of the neck. And yeah, it looks really nice. Now I'm gonna wait to put it on. I'm gonna open up the rest of the stuff first, and then you know, put it on one by one. But yeah, that looks really nice. All right, onto the next piece. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit closer for this one because I don't need to be far away. It's a much smaller item. So the next thing that I'm gonna show you guys are the gloves. So this is the package it came in. Again, redacted information. This is the packaging that the gloves came in. It came in this little like see-through pouch. It's actually kind of nice. I think this is something that I might be using just in general to store my gloves in. I think that was kind of the whole point. Now I can't say the same thing for the bag that the suit came in, because I guess this was meant to be thrown away anyway. But I could probably still use it for something. I don't know, because when I go to store it, you know, it's gonna be, and I haven't really figured out how I'm supposed to clean it. I don't know if it's machine washable or if I have to take it to a dry cleaner and they take care of it. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. But anyway, back to the gloves. The gloves. So I got the gloves about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks almost, 2 weeks, like 2 weeks ago. And just like the suit, it's very basic, black and blue, but they look really nice. Got this, you know, Sparko logo here on the back, on the thumb. But yeah, this is really nice. Now these gloves don't have a strap like most of them do, or like, you know, certain ones do. So this is more of just like, it's meant to fit snugly around your wrist. But I guess like wearing the suit kind of helps with that. I'm not too sure about that, because I've had gloves, or I've worn gloves that have a strap, so I've never had to worry about just sliding it on. So these are size medium. The suit is also medium, which I didn't mention before. So it's medium. It's roughly what my bodily dimensions are. All right, now on to finally the shoes that took 2 months to get here. All right, so this is the first time that I'm looking at, or that I'm actually seeing the shoes for the first time. So this is just a receipt. I'm not gonna show it because it's got personal information on it. But yeah, these are the shoes. But let's see what these bad boys look like. Oh, that's right. Oh shit, I didn't get the black and blue ones. Okay, so I think what it was is I chose not to get the black and blue ones because those were mostly blue, while my suit is mostly black. So I chose not to go with the black and blue ones for that reason. So I went with all black. But yeah, this is what they look like. They look really nice. Look at that. That's beautiful. God, it smells like a new car. So here they are out of the box. Look really nice. There's a Sparko on the side, logo on the back, and so they are lace shoes. Now it's lace, and they also have a Velcro strap right here, which gives you that extra security, for more security. That's the word I was looking for. So these are the, if I'm not mistaken, K-Run right there. You can see it on the side of the shoe. But yeah, these are European 44s. So hopefully these fit me the way that they should. These should fit me like perfectly snug. They shouldn't be loose, they shouldn't be too small. So I hope that these fit, and I hope that with the suit, it doesn't like it doesn't feel too much tighter. When I put them on, I think this will be the first thing that I put on once I put the suit on. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to putting the stuff on. I'm gonna put the suit on first. It's gonna be like a bit of a montage of me putting the stuff on, and then I'll get back to you once I have everything on and give you my thoughts, and continue with the rest of the video. All right, let's go. I'm starting to think that maybe this is just a little bit too big on me. Like, it feels baggy, like maybe it's too tall for me. I feel like I'll probably need to go a size down. I did not want that to happen. I was really hoping that this would fit me, you know, as snug as I was expecting it to kind of fit, but it's a little baggy. Now, given how little time it took to actually get here, I'm pretty sure it's not that big of a deal to just do an exchange for something that's a size smaller. But I don't know if one size lower is the ideal way to go, or if maybe I'll have to go 2 sizes smaller. I'm not too sure. Like it feels good. It's just that it's just a tiny bit baggy. Like I know that suits aren't, like, maybe suits should be a little bit baggy, but this is a little too baggy. And I've worn race suits before. It's not the first time. So I'm going off of what I've worn before, which, I mean, it was the same suit twice. Even though that was like a little snug, like I wasn't short enough for it, or that I was too tall for that suit specifically. So I feel like this is just maybe too tall for me. I'll most likely have to go a size lower. Let me see what I can do about maybe washing it. Maybe it'll shrink a little bit. I'm not too sure. I don't know if this works for that. Like, it's not cotton. I think it's like mostly polyester and some other stuff too. Maybe it'll shrink, but I'm just not too sure. But overall, not too bad. Oh, and another thing, the Velcro here. Doing it as tight as possible, the Velcro barely like makes it there, like it overshoots it. So kind of has to go a little bit before. So it's not a perfectly tight fit, but I think for now I just gotta deal with it, and I don't know. Like, it just looks kind of baggy. Like, I don't know what it looks like from here because I can't see from the screen, but it looks baggy from this angle. I don't know. I'm gonna deal with that a little bit later. I'm just gonna continue by putting on the shoes and the gloves, and then getting my thoughts on that stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. So my first impressions, I feel like maybe I should just tuck it in better, but even then, if I did, I feel like the suit is still too baggy. Like, I feel like it's supposed to fit more, like, if this were in there, and then it'd be more like this, rather than like that. You know what I mean? Now the shoes fit incredible. incredible. Like they are the perfect size. Feels really good, really good. The shoes are perfect. The gloves, which I have yet to put on, so far those are fine. Those are perfect, perfect fit. No complaints whatsoever when it comes to that. Not bad. See, that looks pretty normal. Like it's hard to tell with the lighting and stuff, but I mean it looks pretty good. It looks good. I feel like I'm wearing have you ever seen Mission Impossible? I think it's Ghost Protocol, where Tom Cruise is scaling the Burj Khalifa on his on like the wires and stuff, and he has like those gloves. This is what that feels like, those gloves that he has, where he sticks onto the glass and he rolls up. But yeah, these are really nice, man. I'm sure I'm just overthinking it when it comes to the size and the bagginess of the suit. It's about just being safe and protected, you know, like this is the fireproof suit. So yeah, I think overall I'm pretty satisfied, Back to what I was gonna talk about for the last part of this video. So I just mentioned a little bit ago that I do plan on doing my first of at least 2 or 3 arrive and drives, hopefully less than 2 weeks from now, on Saturday, May 15th. And that's gonna be at the Homestead Speedway go-kart track that's out there, the AMR Motorplex. Now that'll be the first one that I'm gonna do, and I would ideally want to do one maybe at least 2 or 3 weeks after that. So I'm looking at my calendar over here, which is why I'm looking that way. May 29th would be the next earliest ideal day that I would want to do the next arrive and drive. I've waited too long to get to this point of finally competing, and I just want to get into racing. Now recently, from the time that I recorded that first video to now, in that, you know, give or take 2-month gap, I got a new job. I still have my old job, but I got a new job. It pays much better than my other job, and it's much more consistent. Like I have pretty much almost guaranteed days that it's still a part-time job, but I'm still guaranteed certain days of the week, and I am guaranteed a certain amount of hours every week. So that's great for if I'm going to be doing this on a, you know, once or twice a month kind of thing. I'll have more than enough money to be able to afford doing that stuff. Now it's still not like enough to where like I can just spend money galore just because. I still have to kind of budget and whatnot, but it is much more helpful. And to do an arrive and drive, that's maybe $200, $250. So I could do that every other week if I wanted to. I honestly could. I could do an arrive and drive every other week and still have, you know, money left over for whatever I want to use it for, even though most of it is going to go to go-karting anyway. But now that I have that, or now that I have a much more stable job, a lot of these plans that I have, a lot of what I want to do is going to happen much more frequently, because before I was saying all that stuff in the hopes that I would I don't know, start making money sooner rather than later off of YouTube. But after a while, I really thought about it and said, you know what, I definitely won't get there by the end of the year, to the point where I can monetize my videos and actually make something from YouTube. So I think the best way, or the best thing for me to do would be to get a job that pays really well. So in this case, it was Target, and I pretty much got hired right off the bat, and I've been working there for the last, now I'm going on my 5th week at Target, and I've already made $1,600-1,800 in just the 3 paychecks that I've gotten so far. So it's a pretty comfortable job and really comfortable pay. So I'll be able to do a lot of this stuff much more often, and that in turn that means more content for you guys to watch. So things are really looking up. A lot of positive things happening, or that have had happened. A lot of positive things that have happened, and a lot of positive things that will be happening. So I'm looking forward to what the next couple of months has in store. I'm really looking forward to getting involved in actual races in the next month at least. I'm hoping by the end of, actually not even a month, like just at the end of 2 months, just 2 months. So yeah, just looking forward to all of that stuff, and then hopefully things kick off the way that I hope they do on the YouTube front, because if I grow on YouTube, then I can maybe also grow outside of that when it comes to actual racing, and then go from there and just hope for the best in general. So I want to thank you guys for sticking around to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching me do the unboxing and putting on my shit, because your boy's looking pretty good, not gonna lie. So don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future, and please feel free to leave comments in the comment section below, and I'll reply to everyone that I leaves a comment. Whatever the comment or question might be, I'll answer it, but whatever. Anyway, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully very soon, because I don't know what day I'm gonna be doing this stuff on, so hopefully it's not too long, but I'll see you guys whenever that comes out. So until then, see you.